Hey, and welcome to this short vinyasa flow sequence. We're going to get started standing mountain pose top of the mat, taking a moment just to ground through the feet and feel this lift up through the rest of the body. Shoulders relax back and down. And you can bring one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, maybe closing the eyes, just drawing your awareness inwards. Starting to deepen the inhale, filling into your hands. Exhale, allowing all the air to empty out. And so you start to come into a Samavriti, a nice even inhale, exhale. Or if you like, there's Ujjayi breath, adding that slight constriction back of the throat. And when you have that rhythm, nice deep breath, arms released by the sides, and we start to flow. With your inhale, arms reach overhead, look up. Exhale, very gentle forward fold. You're welcome to keep a soft bend of the knees. Inhale, half lift, flat back. Exhale, fold right back down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand, arms reach up overhead. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center, meet by the sides, the half sun salutation. Again, inhale, arms lift up. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise to stand, arms lift. Hands through prayer, heart center, releasing by the sides. Once again, inhale, arms reach high. Exhale to your forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Moving back to Tadasana, mountain pose. We're going to start adding on. Inhale, lift high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down, hands to the ground, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to your plank, slow vinyasa. Exhale, lower the knees, the chest, the chin. Inhale, low cobra, lifting chest, neck, and head. Making your way back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Nice big inhale. Open mouth, release it out. Look to your hands, walk or hop, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Meeting back, mountain pose. Once again, inhale, arms lift high. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down, stepping back, Adho Mukha. Either stay or come forward through plank, taking your flow. Exhale, you could lower knees, chest, chin, or chaturanga if you feel ready. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, pressing back, downward facing dog. One big breath here. Walk or hop, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise to stand. Meeting back, Tadasana. Once again, arms lift high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down, back to your down dog. Either stay or rock forward to plank, taking your flow. Exhale, slow lower. Inhale, scoop the heart forward. Exhale, back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. One big breath here. Look to your hands, walk or hop, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale, rise to stand. Meeting back, mountain pose. This time come to chair, Utkatasana, sitting the hips low, lifting the arms. Change to a diver's balance, arms by the sides, lifting the heels. You're balancing toes and balls of the feet. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down, either step to plank or hop into chaturanga. Take your vinyasa flow, making your way back to your down dog. Back and down dog, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, high lunge. Keep that back heel lifted. Strong through the legs as you lift up. Feel free to adjust your stance. Stable base with the lower body. Looking up between the hands, we're going to add a flow. Stay here with your inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tilt forward, arms by the sides. Diver's variation. Come right back up, high lunge. Here we go. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, tilt forward. One more round. Come right back, high lunge. Exhale, cactus arms. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tilt it forward. We're going to stay in this diver's variation. Hands come to an interlace behind the back. Shoulders squeeze so you get that lift of the chest. Bring your weight in that front leg. Take your variation, warrior 3. Lifting that back foot. Ball left foot presses back. That interlace behind the back is keeping a lift of the heart forward and up. One more breath here. Release up to your mountain pose. Give it a quick little shake off. Finding your grounding. Weight in the right leg, hands to hips, left knee lifts up. You could stay or add an extension, pressing left heel forward, straight leg. Really use strength of that left quad to lift the leg up. If you're adding on, arms lift overhead. Feel yourself extend every direction. It's harder than it looks. One more breath. Taking a warrior 3, bend that lifted leg. Hands come through prayer. Press ball the left foot back, tilt the heart forward. And gently you land back into your high lunge. Ball the back foot lands. When you land, spin it open, warrior 2. Pivot that back heel down, get a nice bend through that front leg. And we'll add a reverse of the arms, flipping the front palm, lean back. Couple breaths here, enjoying that side stretch. Breathing space through the front ribs. Right back into your warrior 2. Side angle pose, Parshva Konasana. Front forearm to thigh, top arm reaches forward. If you wanted to take a deeper variation, you are welcome to do so, bringing that bottom hand to a block or taking a bind. Just feel for that length in the top side body. Crown of the head, top fingers lengthening forward. 2 more breaths. Coming back into your warrior 2, we're going to flow with those shapes. On your inhale, reverse with the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come back up to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. A little different now. Star pose, face long edge of the mat, arms go tall. Pivot warrior 2, facing back of the mat. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Again, inhale, come back up to reverse. This time on your exhale, cartwheel hands to the ground, step it back, plank pose. It's a vinyasa flow facing back of the mat. Little changes seen right here. Back to your down dog, nice big inhale. Open mouth, cleansing breath out. On your inhale, right leg will lift. Exhale, step forward, warrior 2. We go right into that flow. With your inhale, reverse with the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, lift up to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Once again, star pose. We're traveling across the mat. Pivoting warrior 2, facing front of the mat. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, come back to reverse. This time on the exhale, windmill hands down, step it back through plank, take your vinyasa flow, clear all that out. Back and down dog, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. From down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, high lunge, find your balance, stable through the legs. We're gonna add that flow with the arms. Stay here for your inhale. Exhale, cactus the arms. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, tilt forward, diver's variation. Come right back up, high lunge. Exhale to cactus. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, tilt forward. One more time, come back up, high lunge. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, reach high. Exhale, diver's variation. Stay tilted forward. Add that interlace, hands behind, shoulders squeeze. Bringing weight in that front leg. It's your variation warrior 3, Virabhadrasana C. Keeping that interlace, lifting that heart forward and up. One more breath. Rise on up to your mountain pose, top of the mat, releasing the hands, quick little shake off. Grounding through the feet, hands come to hips. Keep weight left leg as that right knee lifts. Find your balance here, you can stay. Maybe add that extension, straightening the leg, flexing that front heel forward. Option to reach those arms overhead. Think of yourself growing as big as you can, every direction. Changing warrior 3, hands through prayer. Send that right heel back, tip the heart forward, little counterbalance. And gently land back in your high lunge. Ball of the back foot lands. Spin it open, warrior 2. Once again, we reverse with the arms. Flip the palm, reach back. Few breaths here. Keeping front knee pressed forward, top fingers reaching back. Find that side stretch. Right back to your warrior 2, side angle. Front forearm to thigh or any variation of your choice. If you do have that forearm on the thigh, that bottom hand is active. It's like you're holding something precious right there. Right back up to your warrior 2. We're going to take that flow. With your inhale, reverse with the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, come back up to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Here we go. Star pose. Every limb grows big. Pivot warrior 2, facing back of the mat. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, right back up to reverse. This time on your exhale, windmill hands down, step it back, plank pose. Take a vinyasa flow, facing back of the mat. One big breath here in down dog. On your next inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, warrior 2. We open out other side. Into that flow, inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, lift up to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Once again, star pose. Pivot warrior 2, facing forward. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle, Parshvakonasana. Come right back up to reverse. This time, cartwheel hands down, step it back, take a vinyasa flow to clear all that out, making your way back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Big cleansing breath, big inhale, open mouth, sigh it out. Back and down dog again, right leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, high lunge. Hands are going to come to the hips. Step that back foot in about a foot. Pyramid pose. Straight legs, hips stay facing forward. Adding length through the spine. Very slowly start folding over that front leg. Hands might stay to hips. Option to come to blocks, framing that front foot. Or you could take a bind behind the back, either gripping your forearms or taking a reverse prayer behind small of the back. Wherever you are, just feel for that length in the spine. If you have a bind behind the back, you're going to feel that feedback. Try to keep that length as you come forward over that front leg. A few more breaths. Release hands to the ground or blocks. Standing splits. Weight in that front foot. Step into it. Left foot's going to lift overhead. Hands can stay grounded or maybe play with balance, bringing one, maybe both hands to that standing ankle. Last big breath here. Releasing to your forward fold. Give it a quick little shake off. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise to stand. Meeting back. Mountain pose. Start bringing weight in the right leg. Vrikshasana tree pose as that left knee lifts. Opens to the side. Hands can be prayer heart center, maybe overhead, or maybe you try that bind behind the back. Forearms grip behind small, the back, or maybe a reverse prayer. Feel for that length, keeping that lift of the heart. Whatever arm variation you are in, feel that heart lift up. One more breath here. Hands to hips. Draw that left knee forward. Slow step back to a high lunge. When you land, spin it open, warrior two. Once again, reverse with the arms. Flip the palm, lean on back. Keeping reverse arms, start straightening front leg. Front leg stays straight, arms parallel to the ground. Triangle pose, reach forward, find that rotation. You are welcome to add a block under that bottom hand, pressing into it to rotate that heart high. A few more breaths here. Gently release, right back to your warrior two. We're gonna flow again. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, back up to reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Here we go, star pose, every limb big. Pivot warrior two, facing back of the mat. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale, right back up to reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Last time, star pose. Stay right here. Make sure feet are parallel, straight legs. Wide leg forward fold. Hinge forward, hands to the ground, or any arm variation of your choice. Couple breaths here, just allowing yourself to be pulled into this fold. Hands to the ground if they're not already there. Walk hands top of the mat, pivot on the feet, step it back, plank pose. Take your vinyasa flow. Cleansing breath, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. From down dog, left leg lifts. Exhale, step forward, high lunge. Hands to hips, hop that back foot in, pyramid pose, Parsvottanasana, straight legs, lift up with the spine. Keep that length as you add that fold over front leg, hands to hips, to blocks, maybe that bind behind the back. Keep lengthening that heart forward, feeling that open, that front of the back thigh, and keep that length. Thinking crown of the head, heart reaching towards top of the mat, last breath. Hands come to ground or blocks, standing splits, pitch the weight forward, right foot lifts overhead. Really feeling strength of that lifted leg, draw those toes up, maybe one more inch, last breath here. Releasing to your forward fold, quick little shake off here. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, release down. Inhale, rise all the way to stand. Meeting mountain pose. Find your center. Weight in the left leg. Tree pose, that right knee lifts, opens to the side. Any variation of your arms, hands through prayer, maybe that bind behind the back. If you have that behind the back, feel that feedback, keeping that length of the spine, lifting heart center, lifting crown of the head up. Hands to hips, draw that right knee forward. Step it back into your high lunge. When you land, spin open, warrior two. Again, we reverse the arms. Keep the reverse arms, straighten your front leg. Front leg straight, arms come parallel to the ground. Trikonasana triangle pose, shifting forward. Feel free to grab props here. Finding that opening front hip, front thigh. Keeping that heart rotating up. If you have your block, you can press into it. Use that leverage to feel that twist through the upper back, rotating to look up at that top arm. Gently come back to your warrior two. Again, we flow. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, right back to reverse. Exhale, warrior two. Here we go. Star pose. Every limb grows big. Pivot warrior 2 facing back of the mat. Inhale, reverse the arms. Exhale, side angle. Once again, come back up to reverse. Exhale, warrior 2. Last time, star pose. Parallel feet straight, legs, hands to your hips. Prasarita Padottanasana. Hinge forward into your fold. Hands can come to the ground. Maybe an elbow grip, maybe back to the clasp behind the back. 4 big breaths here. Releasing hands to the ground. Walk fingers top of the mat, step it back, plank pose. Take one last vinyasa flow. Clear all that out. Back and down dog, big inhale. Open mouth, sigh it out. Lowering down to a tabletop. Back to a child, hips over heels, arms rest forward. Maybe letting forehead rest on the ground or letting the head hang heavy. Couple breaths. Walking fingers back in. You can sweep legs out in front of you. Start to make your way to lie down. We're setting up for bridge pose. Feet on the floor, knees up, arms resting by the sides. And it's just one round of bridge or any back bend of your choice. Pressing feet to the floor, inhale, prepare. Exhale, lift hips high. Option to add an interlace, hands behind the back, coming tops of the shoulders. If you wanted to add your block, you can take supported variation instead. A few breaths right here. Releasing back down, hips to the earth. Constructive rest, letting knees press in together. Take a moment. Draw knees into the chest, and you can roll as a ball, or if you like, take a happy baby, playing with any last movement, any last pose you might like before Shavasana. Whenever you're ready for Shavasana, let the legs extend long. Arms rest by your sides, allowing yourself to ground back down. Feel that support of the earth beneath you. Let yourself meld into it to fully rest. Bringing awareness back into your breath. through movement back to the fingers and toes. Bending the knees, feet on the floor. Add a sway of knees side to side. Eventually letting that roll you onto one side, just pausing for a moment. Pressing into your hands, coming back up to a comfortable seat. Hands to prayer, heart center. Take a cleansing breath. Big inhale. Open mouth, release it back out.